came to win, yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Can't no one stop me, yeah, bring it in. I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit. Top down, faded windows tinted. Push it with it, push it to the limit.
Fuck yes, we're back, baby, for the most exciting fight card of the fucking year, UFC 318, the trilogy. I mean, come on, what do you want to ask for more? For being a fight fan, you can't ask for more. This is gonna be a fucking banger. I haven't been this excited since I was a little girl.
Yo, man. Hey, yeah, we're back, bro. We're back. About to drop this little breakdown for this Poirier card, man. The Diamond's last time in the fucking ring. And we're going to do it fucking justice. We're going to do it justice. So let's go.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait to talk about that one. Like you said, we're going to go through the whole card, though. So 14 fights. Got a long night. So let's jump into the first one. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I don't have a bet on this one. Carly Judas is minus 400. Nicole Calieri plus 300 on the other side. I mean, usually I'd like to go fight goes the distance here. And I might even fucking parlay that, but it's minus 225, you know? It's really what I see happening. I don't know. Maybe there could be a late finish here. There's some evidence for that, but you're not going to find me betting that unless I have a fucking good feeling about it, and I don't. I think this one goes the distance, just like every other female fight, especially early ones on the prelims with ladies of these levels, man. I don't see it. I think this one goes the distance. Minus 225 for a parlay. That's what I would bet on this one. What do you think, Dev? Right? That's the only thing I would use in the fucking prop menu, unless you want to bet on Carly Judas to win by decision. That's minus 125. I don't like taking those either.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best angles. I'm not saying that's something I'm betting on or something you should bet on, but if you're a guy that puts parlays together, those are the two pieces that I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe a live bet. Obviously, that's always on the table. But maybe there's you have the point spreads. You know, Nicole Calieri always tends to keep ones close. So maybe plus money on the point spread. As she is still plus 300, you could still get plus money there. You think she keeps it into a close fight? She should do good in the first round, and then fuck, I don't know about her gas tank. There's not a lot of evidence about her. She might go hard for 2 rounds and keep it close, or who knows, man? Either way, shout out to MMA Locker Room dropping in. What up? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, not too much else to say. It's the first fight of the night, the women's fight. Like I said, that's going to be a quick one for me. Yeah, Bruno Ferreira. It's a minus 650 favorite now. Jackson McVeigh coming in again on short notice, plus 400. I think this one's got the writing on the wall, in my opinion. This one's got to be Bruno Ferreira by knockouts. I think early, too. Probably round 1. Bruno round 1 by KO is plus 100. KO alone, you can find minus 140 or so, something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to give Jackson McVeigh a chance here. I think Bruno does get the KO.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that line is moving around for Bruno. I think money was kind of coming in on the other end. But yeah, I like Bruno ITD. I think he's pretty much better everywhere. I don't know about the KO. I think you can take him down and sub him, grab up a fucking net, make it pretty fucking easy. So I'm not touching any of the chalk this week. I'm going to try to keep it very, very minimal on chalk, and that's what I'm going to stay away from. So,
yeah, it is a very chalky card. It's, hard to navigate. You can really, obviously take the dogs or get cute and bet a prop on the favorite. So puts you in a sticky situation unless you really make a case for the dog. But yeah, I think Bruno Ferrer does get it done here. Jackson McVay does tend to run in early too, just like Bruno. So I think they're going to clash. Let's see. Under 1.5 rounds is minus 250. Dear. There's a lot of expensive violence on this card, I'll tell you that much. Same in this next fight too. About minus 200 on the under 1.5. It's Ryan Spann versus Lucas Bresky. This is definitely one of the fights. Well, actually, that one, Bruno and McVay. And then this one, definitely have targeted for violence. So this is one of the top for finisher potentials on the card, in my opinion. I like the under here.
Yeah, we don't bet on quitters around this bitch. Ryan Spann is a fucking quitter. If you want a definition of a quitter, dude, fucking Ryan Spann, dude, round one or fucking bust. It's fucking legit. I want to bet Bresky pre-flop, but I'm gonna kind of wait and see what happens mid-fight. If I get a better number, knocks him down or something, drops him, does something weird, I get an insane number, and I'm gonna tap that shit. The plus 3.5 is actually crazy. The point spread is plus 175. But I understand they're thinking somebody's gonna go fucking down, but who fucking knows? It's just weird all around for me. Ryan Spann, he's a lackluster striker, honestly. He's a lackluster MMA fighter overall. I don't understand the line here. Minus 250 is actually pretty fucking weird. So I'm just going to wait, though. But I'll do like Bresky.
Yeah, I'd have to go to Bretsky, too. I mean, I don't really like that Ryan Spann's moving up. I don't think this is he definitely didn't take enough time to train to move up. To me, this is him just not fucking cutting weight. So I can't really back a fighter like that at minus 225 just because it's a big fucking question mark on him. So, yeah, I think this one's got to be dog or pass, too. And then
if anything,
the under's fucking expensive, though. Geez, just as I say it, I look it up. Under 1.5 is minus 190, minus 200. And then under 2.5, minus 550. The fight just to not go the distance, minus 1,000. How are you going to add another 450 points for 2.5 minutes? Jeez.
Yeah, if you're on the Spann side at all, I'd be taking that plus 350 round one KO. That's the only thing you should play. Playing minus 250 in a parlay, even fuck that. You're tripping.
That's scary.
You're tripping.
Yeah.
So if anything, I'd be taking that plus 160 KO overall. But I don't think he has any equity in the round 2 or 3 to kind of get that KO. I think it'll trend more towards decision if he is lasting into those later rounds. But I'd be taking that round 1 KO plus 350 if I was on the Spann side. But I do like Lucas Bresky, and I'm just gonna try and get a money line, not get cute with it. But right now, you could get Bresky plus 230 ITD, round 2 KO with plus 1,200. Should sprinkle some of that. Round 3 KO plus 2,200. Should sprinkle some of that also. But we'll see. I'll see. I'll kind of want to get a live on now. Just play it safe. I want to see how everybody feels each other out.
For some plus money plays, I was looking at round 1 plus 100 and then round 2 plus 225. But so even those are very low for props and something like that. And I think we can do a lot better somewhere else on this card. But I definitely like the violence there. Honestly, I think it starts with violence. These top 3 fights that we're starting with, these are all the ones that I have targeted for violence. It's Jimmy Cruz and Marcin Prachnio.
I'll actually start this one off because I want to make it very simple here. Cruz should just take this motherfucker down. Either get a ground and pound stoppage or a fucking sub. You're the better grappler here, and it should be honestly pretty simple for me here. It's nothing more. So you need to get this dub here, bro.
I like the price tag, but I do like the side for sure.
I think that's why it is where it is. Once he takes him down, I think I think it's over. I think once he takes him down, it's fucking over. So that's where I'm at with it.
Ground and pound, yeah. I agree too. I had Crute by late stoppage, so I'm gonna look towards round 2 at plus 350 and round 3 at plus 800.
Yeah. I think it could be early, but overall, I think it could be early. They have Marcin by points or Crute by submission. I kind of like Crute by submission a lot more just overall, but I think
submission's plus 150
down,
compared to the KO at plus 300.
Okay.
And then
didn't even look at that yet.
The distance is minus 125. for both sub and KO. Yeah, I like all those looks too. Like I say all the time on the show, if you're gonna bet on a guy inside the distance, it's a good bet. But maybe go ahead and sprinkle this round 2. And if you do like the other side, I do think Martin Prachnio has a little bit of finishing potential. So I mean, we're just the fight to end in round 2 is plus 300, or round 3 is plus 600. So those are good numbers too for taking both sides. Not bad at all. That's the way I'm going to look to attack this one. Late violence and Jimmy Crute. I think. Let's see. I have the age gaps here. I think he's let's see. Yeah, 8 years. So it's on the lower side of the age gap, but it's still within the realm that gives us somewhere around a 65% chance those fighters win. And then it just gets higher as, you go to 10 years, 12 years. We have a lot of those on these cards tonight. So actually in that last one, Brian Spann and Lucas Bresky, they're almost a 10-year age gap there. Bruno Ferreira, 12 years younger than Jackson McVeigh. So, yeah. And Carly Judas, 8 years in that first fight we mentioned. So, yeah, there's a lot of them on this card, and I'm going to be betting the other side.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
I don't see how we're betting a 37-year-old Prachnio. I just fucking don't. I don't see how we're betting a 36-year-old Ryan Spann that's moving up to heavyweight. And then Jackson McVeigh making his debut at 35. I don't see how the fuck we're betting on that. So
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and who was supposed to fight?
He was supposed to fight Cedric Dumas, and then Dumas pulled out, and he was supposed to fight somebody else, and then I think that guy pulled out. But he had a fight scheduled with Cedric Dumas.
Ikram Aliskerov.
Oh, was it before that?
That's who he was supposed to fight tomorrow.
Okay.
Ikram Aliskerov.
Bruno Ferreira was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And this dude Jackson McVeigh,
a fucking missing opponent. I don't know what they are even trying to do with him. I don't see it. Dana White says it all the time. He's not looking for 35-year-old contenders. They're not bringing those guys in. So I'm not betting.
I mean, Jackson McVeigh's only 26 though, homie.
Really?
He's nigga. He's long as fuck too. I mean, quite honestly, bro. Yeah, y'all don't be betting this. Y'all don't be betting this nigga. Don't be betting this dude Ferreira, dude. Like, I don't think you should be betting him anyway. It's just the price. The chalk is not justified for me. Don't bet this motherfucker, dude. And we've seen him. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. What was this? I want to see.
Wrong.
I want to see the round though.
For me, this chart I was looking at for I don't know which website this came from, but yeah.
All right, look,
they got both the ages wrong, Dabs. Fucking Ferreira's 32, and Jackson Bay is 26. This 26, chart said that Bruno was 23 and this guy's 35, so there's a 12-year age gap. And I was like, what?
Oh, that's tough.
There's not. I don't know. That was fucking AI generated, so yeah, I guess I need to double check if fucking AIs work.
That's fucking yeah. You're bugged. Yo,
I thought he was
smart
older,
money. Is that Jimmy G? Is that the OG Jimmy G? Is that OG Jimmy G?
We also had Tone Megan stopping by. He said he's got Lock Dog by finish.
Lock Dog by finish.
Hey, gonna put just over half unit on that.
Oh shit! Hold on, fellas.
That's Vinicius Oliveira, Lock Dog. If you guys don't know, Vinicius Oliveira, Lock Dog. But yeah, let's carry on here. We got our information straightened out there. I still would lean to the Bruno Ferreira side, but we'll see. There's plenty of fights on this card, and that one's really not my favorite. We'll go over that all at the end of the show, though. Adam Fugit versus Islam Dulatulov is the next fight here. Let's see. Adam Fugit is 36 years old.
Hold on. Let me see Mike Dodd.
This is one where we do have a correct age gap here.
All right, hold on. What did Tone say?
He said Vinicius Oliveira by finish at plus 245.
Man, hey, I hope you're sitting in this motherfucking chat. We in the Matrix, nigga. But we gonna come back to that. We gonna come back to that. We in the Matrix, nigga.
Yeah, so
Stop
this
the
is
bullets. Yeah.
Islam Dulatulov fight. Again, he's another fucking heavy ass favorite. He's minus 650 to Adam Fugit at plus 450.
Hold on. What are we on? I thought we were on span nah, damn, we are down there. Whoa,
Yeah,
fuck.
we finished Jimmy Crute and Marcin Pragniel.
Yeah, that's the next. Uh,
That's the
can I
next
take
one.
this one? Can I take this one?
Go ahead.
Hey, Fugit rounds 2-3. Fugit rounds 2-3. Y'all, hey, Fugit rounds 2-3. Fugit is a tough out. And if y'all think he's getting finished like that, y'all crazy than a
I
bitch.
don't think he's getting finished like that at all,
Y'all
actually.
crazy as fuck, bro. He's not. Like, I like Fugit. I'm probably gonna take someone at 475. Seeing how my night goes, that's gonna be around 730. We're gonna see some of that. Plus
Yeah.
it'll probably ride up to 500. Cause y'all parlay boys are suckers. So we're gonna see what's going on with that. So
I was
cause
actually
yeah,
looking at
y'all
high numbers on
tripping.
this one too. I was looking at a round 3 finish on both sides plus
Yeah.
700, and then Islam Dulatulov to win by decision at plus 700, and then you can sprinkle, like, I think Adam has a chance too. So I was thinking about sprinkling Adam at decision at plus 1200 also.
Fuck no, it's not going to decision. If they get out of round 1, I think he's super live to finish. Fugit.
Yeah, he's always been finishing late. We've seen that before. See, this one does have a 10-year age gap, but like Fugit's not getting old. He's 36, so he's just past his prime. It's really not the worst. And then you consider the other guy's a little bit younger, so it's not one that I think is so strong on the age gap front. But yeah, that being said, I think he's still tough and he can survive. I don't like the price tag on this Islam Dulatulov guy, but yeah, you can get a plus 700 for his decision or the fight just to end round 3, both sides. I think that's a good play. And then note if it does go to the scorecards and it doesn't get that round 3 finish, you still have a plus 700 and a plus 1200 in your pocket. So
Hey, y'all better get with it. Y'all better get with it. Yeah, I'm. You know what, man?
Like, I think it's going
Off
the
fucking.
distance.
Hey, off fucking topic.
Bring up the
Off
rest of
fucking
this.
topic. Hey, the Diamonds fighting for the last time this weekend. Y'all better go get you some fucking beer. Go get you some hot sauce from Louisiana. Either Louisiana hot sauce. Go get the Diamond hot sauce and get you some motherfucking Gator. Toss that shit in a little flour. Season your flour, of course. Toss that shit in that bitch. Fry that bitch up. Get you some Gator on some sticks. We're gonna be live and I'm gonna show y'all how it's done. I'm gonna go to the market over here and get some Gator. I'm gonna show y'all boys how it's done. That's what we're gonna do. Over here on Who-Bangin Sports, we're gonna have a live Gator cooking, and I'm gonna show y'all how it is, man.
A live Gator cooking. You heard it here first. Let's fucking go.
That's what we do out here in Houston. We do that in Texas, man. Hey, around December, man, I'm pull that deer out for y'all boys. Man, really around October, pull that deer out for y'all boys.
Nice. I don't mind that at all. All right. But yeah, we are, like he said, we're doing a live show tomorrow. And if you guys tune in, we're actually going to be doing some giveaways tomorrow too. Our guy DJ Big Boss has put up some t-shirts for a giveaway. So on the stream tomorrow, we're going to be giving away a few t-shirts. We got 3 to give away. We're going to be playing some different random games. And you can win. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for the live stream. We'll be giving away free Who-Bangin t-shirts. 3 people will be winning t-shirts tomorrow live on our stream. So make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a blast. Other than that, we got the next fight up. I don't really like talking about these fights when it's big favorites. I really don't, but we're going to do it anyways. It's
Hey, I can take it off.
No, I got this, but
Okay.
it's just like, you know, what are we giving out here? Fucking cute props, but we're going to fucking do it anyway.
No.
Atiba Gauthier and Robert Valentine. He's plus 400. The other side is minus 550. I kind of want to take a total here. They're saying this guy will finish him. I think he's gonna try to take this fucking guy down, and they're both grapplers. I'm actually looking at the over 1.5 at plus 105.
I'm gonna give you a little pushback there. I don't think Gaudier, we're gonna call him Gaudier. I don't think he's going for the submissions or grappling edge. I think he's actually gonna try and knock him the fuck out. And Robert Valentine is gonna be the one grappling, clinching, trying to control, wear him down, bring him into the round 2, the round fucking 3, and that's where I'm interested in. We need to test a lot of these pussies. We need to test some of these motherfuckers, bro. Test their fucking heart. Test that fucking bar above. You know what I'm saying? And deplete that motherfucker. Deplete that bitch.
Like, they have his KO at minus 350. I'm just gonna go the other way fucking almost every time there. Round 1, minus 120. Fuck all that. We're gonna press that a little bit and see if we can't get 7.5 minutes instead of 5. And I think we can. I think we fucking can.
That nigga, that dude, Robert Valentine is he's very spiritual. I hope he's fucking doing some crazy shit right now. Get the fucking dub, man. I'm dog hunting this fucking card, bro. I'm fucking dog hunting this fucking card, bro. It's a lot of these fucking favorites that I do not feel like is gonna cover their fucking price tags. I think if you have a book available for point spreads, you're gonna have a great time. Like last week, I'm gonna bring this up.
Go ahead.
Wonder Boy won that fight. I had the fucking money line plus 400. I don't know how I didn't cash that fucking ticket. If you had the point spread, you definitely fucking cash. But I don't know how in the fuck Wonder Boy didn't fucking cash that ticket. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
I think I do know why, Debs.
They need these Brazilian motherfuckers. They needed some.
Is because it's scripted, yeah.
Dude. That's fucking crazy. I put a bag on fucking Wonder Boy. I thought he fucking had it. I'm in Michigan, fellas. I'm out there in Michigan too. I put a bag on fucking Nate Landwehr. Nate, nigga, you had it. Why go out in round 3 and try to fucking bang? Get the dub. We prefer to hear you on the mic with the dub.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Frenchman hurt. You let the fucking Frenchman knock you down. You can't be doing that shit. Fucking,
I bet Nate.
Dude.
That's something like plus 260 late. And I had a couple bets like that on that card. As soon as I betted it, fight started swinging the other way, and he got not even like, the numbers started inflating, and I lost. He got finished like 2 seconds later, and I was like, God damn it. Not another Jimmy John's fucking flash KO of the night. God damn. But on that note, Derek Lewis said he was going to get the KO, and he told you the UFC was scripted. He went and posted on Twitter today. He said, I told you that shit was scripted.
Hey, I'm a Houstonian until I fucking die, but fuck you, Derek Lewis. Now you want to have a fucking career resurgence and shit? Talking about you want a fucking title shot now and shit?
Always one of them.
Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck you, bro. Now you want to fucking win and knock niggas out and shit, bro? No, fuck no, bro. Fuck no, bro. Fuck no, bro. And honestly, everybody want to talk about, oh, he grabbed the fucking cage. Fucking cool. Niggas grab the cage all the fucking time. Niggas kicking people in the nuts all the time.
Yeah, eye poking. That they're gonna use
bullshit. Bullshit.
I don't think it says anywhere in the rules if the opponent's getting KO'd and he grabs the cage, he's forfeited out of the match. They're kind of making that one up, but we get bullshit every week.
Hey, Herzog, you're fucking on my shit list, nigga. Next year, UFC X, don't let me see you, dude. Don't let me see you, Herzog. Don't let me see you.
All right. My guy, Dabs. All right. Where are we at here on the Satiba Gauthier Robert Valentine fight? Looking at the over 1.5 and possibly Robert Valentine by point spreads at plus 400.
I wouldn't necessarily say point spread because I think Valentine has some upside later on in the fight to finish him. I want to do a little bit more tape study and see kind of how this dude's gas is and if he could last. I think Robert would prefer to just get a dub overall, but I'm gonna have to see what's up.
That's fair. That is fair. All right, we'll move on to the next one here. Next fight of the night is going to be Francisco Prado versus Nikolai Veretennikov. Francisco Prado's minus 150. Nikolai Veretennikov is plus 120. This is another one where we do have some age gap advantages here. One of the bigger ones on the card. I think it's 11 years, if I'm not wrong. Let me just find it here in my notes. Anyways, yeah. I don't know if that applies because, like I said, this is another one where he's really not getting that old. He's only 35. And then the other side, he's really, really young. Francisco Prado is 23 and Nikolai is 35. See, that's where it came from. They fucking switched up the stats on those two. Anyways, I'll fix that in the documents later.
All right, well, to be real with you, I think in this situation here, Prado's going to be a bit undersized. I think the numbers, honestly, it's not generous, but I think it's enough for I'm gonna take it, man. I like this Nikolai.
It's enough for a dog shot, I think.
Yeah. Because I think it kind of should be a pick 'em. I don't think Prado should be anywhere near this minus 140 range at all. In this situation, he's gonna be very undersized, and he ain't that fucking good. I think he can get hurt here.
3 years old. That's not the best, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get hurt here.
He's one of those wild strikers, right? I don't know if he's going to be able to, have a technical match with this guy and piece him up to the striker. That's really not his style. He swings wild. His last 4 fights, he beats Adman Azaitar. We all know that guy's a bit of a fraud. Then he lost to Jamie Malarkey. Jamie Malarkey fucking sucks. He's an auto fade, and he lost to Jamie Malarkey. Then you lost to Daniel Zellhuber, okay, and then you lost to Jake Matthews. That's fine. But what I'm saying there is he's 3-1 in his last 4 fights. So this might be win this fighter. You're out of the UFC at 23 years old. Go back onto the regional scenes for 2 years, then come back a little bit later. And this guy on the other side, he's 12-6, but he's 35 years old. So definitely been around the block a little bit more experience wise. 35, not that old to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just. It comes down to the judges and how Nikolai wants to play this fight. I think Prado's going to try and push a little bit more, control the tempo a little bit more. Nikolai can honestly exploit the defenses in Prado and get some shots. It could either be a minute winner versus a kind of a moment winner. And Nikolai, I think he had realized he needs to push the pace a little bit more, and we'll be good. I think the point spread is a better bet. If you get that point spread around the minus 150 range, that's pretty fucking good to me.
I was going to say, too, yeah, he is from California. Shout out to Jimmy. He said that, too.
Fuck yeah. Nice. Fuck yeah. Nice.
Out of California, this guy, yeah.
I like that. But he's fucking pretty good, man. He boasts down like a 63, 64% accuracy. Striking accuracy on the Nikolai side, I kind of like that a lot. And Prado can get tagged up. He gets fucking hurt, man.
Accuracy is important. 60% is a very good accuracy in something like UFC, I like that. I like it a lot. But yeah, that's one of the shortest dogs of the night, so I'm inclined to take a dog in that one, too. I don't trust a 23-year-old at minus 150 with my fucking money. I just fucking can't. Even though it's a large age gap, like I said, this guy's not hitting 40. Once the age gaps are 10 years plus and the fighter's over 40, then we're in business. But we're not hitting all the points I want to hit just to say, oh, this guy's old, he's gonna lose. That's fucking stupid. Doesn't happen every time, only most of the time. And this guy could be in that 40% category for sure. All right, where's the next one at? Next one, we're getting into the better fights now. At least they're a little bit shorter. We don't have any favorites except for 2, but there's 7 fights left to talk about. So now we got some decent fights. Next one up is Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen. Marvin Vettori is going to be plus 160, and Brendan Allen around minus 200. Fuck, man, this one's tough again. when I looked at the numbers on this one for betting splits, there was something that did stand out to me that everybody and their mother is on Marvin Vettori at plus 165. You got 75% of the money on his side. 66% of the bets on Brendan Allen, though. So that to me says people haven't parlayed up and shit. I mean, I want to lean towards the toughness of Marvin Vettori. I really do. Brendan Allen, I mean, I think they're both equal strikers, but Marvin Vettori
You're
is
fucking crazy.
better. Listen, let me fucking finish. Marvin Vettori is definitely better if he fucking fights like he can. But from what we've seen from his last performances, it wasn't very fucking good. But if he can be like old Marvin, he should absolutely win this fucking fight. But like I said, I don't want to fucking be on a public fucking dog. They got
You
me
done?
over minus 350 and minus 300 to go the distance. Listen, yeah, I lean towards Marvin Vettori, but I don't like the public dog. So,
Hey, I'm be real with y'all motherfuckers. If you're betting Marvin Vettori in this spot, my Cash App, Johnson, JOHNSON, LLC 710. Send that shit to me. You're tripping. I'm going to put all that shit on fucking Brendan Allen. Yeah, Brendan Allen, IT fucking D. Yeah.
he's actually going to finish Marvin Vettori, who's never been finished.
Yes, I think Marvin Vettori shot. And he's going to be fucking protesting. You heard it here first. He's going to get finished, and then he's going to start fucking protesting and start tripping. Goonie motherfucker. He's going to start tripping. And then I'm like, yeah, cash that shit. He's past his fucking prime, fellas. And then I'm hearing shit about the surgery, the shoulder surgery and shit. He's not like he fucking used to be.
So what I said, he's got to show up like he used to be to win this fucking fight.
He ain't gonna be there. And I think he's kind of nervous. I think it's a lot of nerves coming into this fight as well. He knows he probably gonna get finished. When the last time Vettori fought?
His last fight, let me check this out.
I
think he had the shoulder surgery we were talking about last fight too, and that's why we faded him. You know, I never really liked this guy. If I went back and looked at my records, I know for sure I don't have a lot of Marvin Vettori bets on my record. It was Roman Dolidze. We were on Roman.
Yeah.
And then he did a grappling match. Jared Cannonier, he lost to by decision. Won a decision against Roman Dolidze. This is back in 2023. And then, of course, Robert Whitaker won over Paulo Costa, lost to Israel Adesanya, beat Kevin Holland, and that's really the start of his run. Oh, Jack Hermanson, that's 2020. So, yeah, he had a good run for like fucking 3 years, and then he started losing. I don't know. It was always just his toughness to me. Then when I think about Marvin Vettori, it's just his toughness. And, I don't think Brendan Allen's going to knock him out. So if you think he's inside the distance, I think you go for the sub. Brendan Allen's got good grappling. You could easily get that.
Yeah, I think he gets his back pretty easy. I think he gets his back pretty fucking easy here. So I'm just trying to look for some sneaky little props here. Give me a second.
All good. Let's see what we have. Brendan Allen by submission plus 500. I don't fucking hate that. I don't hate that.
I think Brendan Allen, most significant strikes, is kind of sneaky as well, plus 105. Just because I think he can get him down and dominate him on the ground. Those strikes count pretty well. And I remember the fight with, who was it? Cortez versus Tracy Cortez versus Viviana Araujo. She took her down. She racked up significant strikes on the ground.
Well, we were looking at the numbers. We were like, 123 significant strikes, but yeah, the judges were counting, the punches, then the elbow, and then it was like, punch, elbow. When it's ground and pound, that's significant to the judges. So all they see is her head bouncing off the mat, and we're like, yeah, it's not that bad. She can take 100 of them, right? But I guess to the judges, it was significant. We didn't think so, but we'll see. Judges, I don't know. Some of those numbers are crazy, but I guess I can't argue with it either. If you're getting fucking ground and pounded from the top, that's pretty significant. So, but yeah, Brendan Allen by sub, I don't mind that. And I'm glad that I looked at the numbers too, because I was leaning towards Vittori, and then you see 75% of people are on it. I'm like, nah. It's just fishy, 66% of the bets on Allen, but 75% of the money on Vittori. That's fucking weird. At a big underdog. That's something, when you look at those numbers, you never just go, okay, let me take a fucking minus 225. Fuck that. But I do like Brendan Allen. I can't get on either side there. But I do like violence. What up, Flea? Flea Mathis. In the house. All right. Let's go. We got 6 more fights. Next one's one of the only pick'ems on the card. Kyler Phillips versus Vinicius Oliveira. I did see Kyler Phillips at plus 130 earlier in the week. Now he's dropping to plus 110. Vinicius Oliveira is at minus 138 now. Yeah, man. I hated Kyler Phillips. If I'm looking at the line movements, it makes me want to bet him. But I'm stuck on a lot of this fucking card, especially this one. I want to hate him again, but I don't want to let my feelings get involved. And I think there's too much money on Vinicius at minus 145. And maybe disrespecting Kyler. Just, he lost to Rob Font. Rob Font's he wasn't done yet. So, kind of makes me want to lean towards the dog. There's 17% of the money and 14% on his side. So, like, everybody and their mother's on Vinicius at minus 140. And, yeah, he could get it done, but he's looking good. He's got hype on his back. He had a fucking classic flying knee knockout. That looks fucking great. So, he's coming off a win, and Kyler Phillips is coming off a loss, but it's still a pick'em. So, that's kind of strange to me. I think Kyler Phillips will do better in this performance than he did against Rob Font. But if still not, I don't think it's enough to get me there to a bet, Dabs. It's not enough. But I think at these prices, I have to go dog or pass. What do you think?
I told Miggins already, I'm all over Kyler Phillips in this spot. I think he's honestly the better guy everywhere. I think he's the better striker here. I think he's going to be the more defensively sound guy here. I think he's going to have the tougher chin here. And I think he's going to be able to land something, and we might see a Kyler Phillips ITD, fellas. I don't think that's off the board at all. I think nutritional damage is going to play a part later on in the fight, rounds 2, 3. I think we're going to see Vinicius Salvador come out pretty hot and not get what he wants. Yeah, it might go over 2 rounds, but I don't think you're going to hit your total, boys. I don't think it's going over 2.5.
Over 1.5 is minus 350, 2.5 is minus 200. So that's not something I'm getting invested in anyways. That's right in the pocket where I would fucking go the other way. It's not enough juice to say that it's going to happen every time. It's like, look, as gamblers, we look at a minus 350 and we say that's pretty heavy. But realistically, in their world, 350 it still says it's moderate. 600 is heavy for the bookies. So minus 300, it's representing that he's got like a 35% chance or something like that. Yeah, we don't want to take it as gamblers, but it's really not as bad as it looks in that regard. Plus the numbers moving around. We had Kyler Phillips a plus 130, dropping to plus 110. All this money on fucking Vinicius Oliveira, all the hypes on Oliveira. And listen, me and Dabs felt the same way. After Kyler Phillips, we were on him against Rob Font. Fucking went out there and shit the bed. We're like, you fuck. I'm never going to bet on you again. That's how I felt that night. But now I'm thinking probably everybody's feeling that way, and they're going to do that. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Anything else?
Oh, no.
Nothing else. All right, we'll go on to Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber, another guy with the nickname Golden Boy. Fuck, another big favorite, minus 650 versus plus 450 on Johnson. I think people are getting ready to fade Johnson. Of course they would. But he might have a little bit, just enough in the tank. just to go the distance with this fucking guy. We've seen it before. Sometimes he gets knocked out early. If he doesn't, he tends to go the distance and get into wars with some people. So I could see this one going over 2.5, minus 105. I don't know. From what I've seen from Daniel Zellhuber, he's untrustworthy at minus 650. What up, Dom Play in the house asking, do we do DFS UFC? Dabs does a little bit of DFS.
I haven't dabbled into it too much. I kind of dabbled into it, not really played anything, but I looked into it last weekend on a couple of things.
I'm actually undefeated in DFS because I bet it once on DraftKings, and I never went and bet it again. So,
but back to this fight while it's on my mind. Yeah, I think it goes the distance. I don't really want to play Zellhuber, but I do think it goes the distance. I think Zellhuber's very hittable, and I think he'll understand that when he's in the ring, and I think he ends up playing it very safe. So I would be playing Zellhuber decision if you do like that side. Me personally, I'm gonna throw the plus 120 fight goes the distance into a fun parlay. Nothing to get really invested in on my side, because at the end of the day, I do want to play Michael Johnson just because I think Zellhuber is kind of a lackluster guy. He kind of gets stage fright, and he's already kind of low volume in my opinion, and kind of unpredictable on how he's going to come in here. So, if anything, I'll be playing the Michael Johnson side, which I don't want to because I feel like I'll get burnt by that decision. So, I think the better play is Zellhuber decision, but that's where I'm at. He has good footwork. I mean, Michael Johnson has great footwork. At the end of the day, he doesn't like getting hit. He knows he doesn't need to get hit, So let's see where it's at.
He's the biggest age gap on the card here, 13 years. He's 39 years old. This is encroaching what I was talking about earlier, when a fighter's getting close to 40. And Zellhuber's 26, but 26 is just below the prime, and then 39, it's about 4-5 years past, so for the 13-year age gap, I got to go Zellhuber here for the biggest one on the card. And then, late finish, I think 3 is not a bad look on Zellhuber. That's, what the information is telling me, but fuck me, I don't think so. I think he gets it done early, or else this goes to decision. So that's where I'm putting my money to, is on the over. All right, we're getting into it now. This one was a real interesting fight because me and Dabs are on opposite sides. We're not agreeing on this one. This is Dan Ige versus Pitbull, and I'm going to take this one off because I think Dan Ige is well-tested in the UFC. I don't trust these 38-year-old motherfuckers coming in from Bellator. I'm not trusting them with my money anymore. And Dan Ige, he can take a punch. I think he's the better striker here. Patricio getting older. Danny Gay's got the power over him. I think he could defend the wrestling. And I do think this one's going to go the distance too. So I'm going to take Danny Gay by decision. But Dabs, he's on the other side. So tell him what you think about Pitbull.
If Pitbull comes out here and becomes an aggressive fighter, like I know he can, I think he wins this fight very easily. Dan Ige's low volume. I mean, he only has a striking base here. I think Pitbull has the grappling edge, which I think he can also use. I think the striking I think he could have the edge in striking, but as I said, he needs to push the pace and be a little bit more aggressive here. And I think he will make the adjustments to get a dub here and become 1-1 in the UFC. We're seeing that Yair Rodriguez fight. Yeah, man, you went 3 rounds with a fucking contender of the division. I like that. We just need to come in this bout with a little bit more of a calculated approach and stick to it. And I think that's worth the dog shot. Plus 180, I think that's worth it. When their styles are very, very similar. Very similar. So
it's a close fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I look purely at money lines, I'd have to go with plus 180 over minus 225, but that's why I'm going with the decision at plus 120 for Danny Ige. But I mean, if you agree that it goes the distance, but you like Pitbull, that's plus 275. And that's not bad either. I don't hate it. Never. I can't fucking argue with a plus money bet. And that one's right in the pocket too, under plus 300. You know, it's not that high, not that low. It has a chance. They're saying there's a chance, Dabs.
And I think it's just kind of the head movement and how Patricio Pitbull moves. I think he's going to be able to kind of move around that jab Ige throws and get in there and do some damage. So, yeah, man, we're going to stick to our pick. And,
I kind of see it the same way as you do as far as the fight breakdown. That's what he has to do, and I'm thinking he's not going to be able to do that. But fuck, man, he could. It's going to be a close-ass fight. Should be a great fight. Next one up is third from the top, Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. Kevin Holland's another big favorite at minus 650, and Daniel Rodriguez is plus 450. Man, Kevin Holland, when he's this big of a favorite, I can't remember the last time you had Kevin Holland higher than 400, 500, 650. I think it's telling. Rodriguez is a little bit older. He's slower. Kevin Holland's always been fast, more dynamic. I think he's going to get this one done. He does like to fucking play with his food a little bit. He's, he could finish him in round 1, right? But I want to go Kevin Holland round 2. I feel like that's what I see from Kevin Holland. When he picks it up, that's when he's going to get it done. I want to go Kevin Holland inside the distance. That's honestly not bad if you want to parlay at minus 160. Not the worst price, but obviously his fucking head snatching abilities are crazy. His coach is like one of the best in jiu-jitsu. He's like the Michael
Luder?
Yeah, Travis Luder. He's the Michael Jordan of grappling.
It's very unique, creative. So yeah, nice. But yeah, I agree. Younger, faster, stronger, more powerful, durable. I think this is the price tag is warranted, and I'm kind of leaning towards a Holland KO. So
yeah,
look at that plus 185. So
yeah, it's 185, and then the subs plus 275. So again, like I said, they're both in that market where it's fucking doable. And they're putting it just under the point where you can't play both and make a little bit of money. So the bookies know what they're doing there. It's basically the same price as taking inside the distance. Sometimes you can get an advantage, but yeah, man, I've seen fucking Rodriguez slow down, and if Kevin smells blood in the water, he'll go for a finish. Like if it's available, then he'll fucking go for it. And I feel like that opportunity is going to be available in round 2 or round 3. What's that at? Kevin Holland round 2 is plus 350. And then round 3 is plus 700. So yeah, that's the way I would go. That would be beautiful. I love some Kevin Holland wins, Big fan. Always warms my heart. And sometimes I'm scared to play him, because he does dumb shit in there. I don't think that's the case this time. Got to do some really dumb shit to lose to Daniel Rodriguez. Real dumb. All right, let's do the co-main event of the evening before we talk about the main event for an hour and a half. Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. This one's actually going to be a fucking banger. I got violence in this one like a motherfucker. Under 2.5 rounds is plus 160. That's not bad. I'm also leaning towards, I want to take the Costa side, but there's something in my gut that just says it's not right. I just feel like fucking Kopylov is undersized compared to Costa, though.
Yeah,
and people
that's where I'm at.
But like Costa always makes me nervous just because he's done some dumb shit in the past. But I think the last fight he was ready to go, and he's getting a little bit more serious now. So if we get a serious Paulo Costa, I'm in at plus 200. I think
he comes in here and dictates pace. That's what you do. You come in here and dictate pace. You kind of play bull and matador, but at a higher pace. You get Kopylov to kind of put out a lot of output in that first half of the fight, and I think with your pace continuing at that high volume, that high output, I think you find a late finish, and that money line's worth it for me, man. That money line, I like it, man. I like it.
I think this is one on the card where I look at it I'm saying it's too wide.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones, you can all make a case for it. Sure, there's this, there's that. This is the one that I just don't understand, and I don't like it. I think Paulo Costa is getting a little bit disrespected here.
I agree.
It's another one where he hasn't been winning lately, and Roman Kopylov has been. So it's, hype versus a winning streak versus a losing streak. So maybe that's the reason for the price tag, but that's never enough to get me there on something like that. So I don't agree. I'm on the dog. I think I like the under. The under is plus 160. Kopylov does finish. Excuse me. Go look at his record. He finishes in round 2 and round 3 like a lot. But I don't know. This is a levels fight to me. He's moving up a lot in competition. He's got to prove some shit. And that's a spot where I like to take plus money. So that's what I'm doing there. Well, Dabs, ready for the next one?
I'll open it up, baby.
We're going to switch the background for this one. Throw up the old Louisiana swamp background. Holloway versus Poirier, the trilogy. I mean, come on. Come on. I kind of want to just fucking talk about their first 2 fights and then go into the breakdown.
Fuck all that. Hey, at the end of the day, you guys, I really want to see Poirier sweep the series. I do. But
You remember what you said to me the other day about the Katie Taylor fight? You know how hard it is for somebody to go 3-0 in a trilogy when both of them are fucking legends? Yeah.
And at this point in both their careers, we just seen that illuminating motherfucking performance from Max Holloway, Justin motherfucking Gaethje. We seen what Max was doing there. We honestly seen what Max was doing with the Elias Aporia fight. I feel like Max, as we know, you make a split second mistake against Elias Aporia, it's pretty much over with, and that's what happened. So at the end of the day, yeah, he lost, but I felt like he was gonna edge up and finish strong in that fight. And I just think Max Holloway is a bit sharper these days. I think Dustin Poirier is he's gonna take an L tomorrow night, fellas. I really wish he get the dub here, but I think he's taking the L tonight. Yeah, I think he's taking the L tomorrow night. Yeah.
Hold on, where's the... I had the betting splits for this. I just don't see Dustin Poirier on that list. Unreal. Hold on. So yeah, I didn't want to go in depth into breaking down their first 2 fights, but if you don't remember what happened, their first fights, Dustin was he was 19 years old when he joined the UFC, 20 years old when he fought Poirier for the first time. He got subbed in the first round. He didn't really have any jiu-jitsu back then, just wrestling. But now he practiced everything, and fucking few years later, he fights Dustin Poirier again. And after only that many years, he's that much better and goes the fucking distance with a guy like Poirier. So the first fight was at 145. Second fight, they already fought at 155. That's why I think it's important to bring up fight number 2, because they fought at lightweight before, and Max has been there before. I think everyone's thinking of Max as this fucking lightweight guy. But man, I'll be honest with you guys, straight up and flat out, I am not going to place a bet on any money line here, just because this is a fucking legends fight. This is one where you just sit back and enjoy, and you don't fucking sweat who's going to win what side. Now, what you do, if you want to have fun, like me and Dabs were talking about before the show, shoot a little bit of money on some props that are big fucking dollars, and still, you won't be mad if you lost because you took a small shot at big plus money. And whichever guy you love, I fucking love Max Holloway. I love Dustin Poirier. I don't really care who wins. I'll be happy either way. Sure, I lean towards Poirier because it's his retirement fight. You want to see all that beautiful shit, him walk off into the sunset. But bets we were talking about before the show started was significant strikes landed. Max Holloway to put up the volume. Dustin Poirier, he swings big combinations and he's got the power, but more significant strikes should come from Holloway at minus 120 for both. And then most takedowns landed. We were saying Dustin Poirier probably shoots a takedown, lands one. I think what did you have on him to get a takedown? It was like plus 110 on some books.
For who?
For Poirier.
Yeah, like plus 110. Yeah, plus 105 or something like that.
Just to get one takedown. And then I have Dustin Poirier most takedowns landed because I don't see if Max Holloway even shoots a takedown at Dustin. He's gonna be a stand and bang guy, and maybe Dustin respects Max and does that in his fucking send-off fight. You can only take a fighter at their word, of course, but they both said they're gonna be wars. They're gonna have a war, and these are two fighters that I trust. When they fucking say that, they're gonna do it because we've seen it before from both guys. But if Max does start overwhelming him, Dustin Poirier is not stupid, and he will shoot a fucking takedown. So I don't hate that look. But then we had, what else were we looking at, Dabs? Fight to end in round 4 or 5, possibly.
Yeah.
Plus 1,000, plus 1,200 I had on that. A late finish for either side there. Something fun to sprinkle on that won't get you upset. Yeah. I think it's a good way to attack it because honestly, I fucking love both these fighters. Don't want to have a pick on either side, but a big fight, we got to find a way to attack it. And at plus money, I think that's the fucking way to do it. I think that's the way. There's been on the line movement front too. Max Holloway opened at minus 110. Poirier was plus 100. And then it was minus 125. Now I have minus 138 on Max Holloway. So the line is definitely running to the other side.
Yeah, man. I think Holloway's the side, man.
Oh, here it is. I found it. I just had to zoom in. So we have fucking see, I think this is where it gets important, possibly, Dubs. You got 80% of the money on Poirier, 65% of the bets. It's a 62-38 split for the bets, 21% on the money. So everybody and their mother's betting on Dustin to ride away in the wind and make this thing fucking beautiful. But then the bookie is running the line the complete opposite way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're looking at the market, just, forget about Holloway versus Poirier number 3, the legacy battle for the BMF belt in Louisiana, Dustin retirement, forget about all that. The numbers say we should bet Max Holloway. I hate it, but like I said, I do love both fighters. So, here we are. I got 2 posters up here. Right here, you see? We got Max Holloway versus the Korean Zombie. The other poster I have sitting is for this fight right here that I just got. So, like I said, big fan on both sides. I'm not going to sit here and be biased. But man, we'll see. We'll see if we have a couple cocktails on the live stream or not to see what we get placing on those bets. But either way, I'm going to place all those plus money bets on the main event. Just have some fun. Do about $20 a piece, something like that. And that's fucking, that's really it. That's the whole card, all 14 broken down, bing, bang, boom, in a whole hour. I'm going to do one more shot before we get the fuck out of here. Cheers. I can't wait for this fucking card. It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be a good one. Yeah, it's going to be a great one. Go.
Other than that, make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to be live broadcasting the fights, breaking them down. And like I said before, We do have live giveaways tomorrow. We'll be giving away 3 Who-Bangin t-shirts live on the stream, playing some live games. And yeah, make sure you tune into that and get your chance to win a free Who-Bangin t-shirt courtesy of our guy DJ Big Boss, the Don Dada of Who-Bangin Sports. And that's really it. We'll be live there. Tune in for cash, good times, possibly even a free t-shirt. Fuck yeah. Shout out to Jimmy for sticking through us with the whole episode. Jimmy was watching for the whole hour. Shout out to Jimmy.
Let's go. D-Lo.
Yeah, Jimmy, if you want to join us, give us a call after. We'll see what's up. What's up? Until then, for me, Dabs, tune in tomorrow. This shit's going to be a hell of a fucking banger. Peace.
Do the roar.